take a look. This is from Henckels Definition. They have been making high quality knives since 1895. When I say it is the oldest cutlery brand in the world, and in the lowest price anywhere out in the market, they have brought here to HSN a 7-piece self-sharpening knife block set. What does that mean? First off, you're getting every knife that you're going to need for all of the different jobs in your kitchen, right? Up front, look at how beautiful these are, by the way. Up front, you're gonna get a 4-inch paring knife. Behind that, we're gonna do a 5-inch serrated utility knife, 6-inch in that utility, a beautiful 7-inch in that Santoku, 8-inch chef's knife, but we didn't stop there. You know you're gonna need your shears and a beautiful knife block. But the secret is that inside this knife block, it's not just good looking, every single time a knife goes in here for storage, it's going to sharpen itself. So no more those intimidating ways of trying to figure out how to sharpen your knife. All you have to do is put it into its home. This would normally be a set that would run you well over $100, but today on our best value of the day, lowest price in the market, we're gonna get this down to $79.95 on a flex pay. What is that, 26 and some change? We'll even ship it to you for free. So, the man that does all the chopping here at HSN, John Florell, who I've not seen in a little while.
I know, it's been a while.
Good to see you, my friend.
It's good to be seen. Thanks for having us.
If you were gonna come back to HSN today, you're gonna bring me something pretty good.
Well, I'll tell you, this set of knives, the only complaint I hear about knives, right, are that they get dull. Right? A good knife, that's the only thing that you can say. And Henckels has come up with an amazing set of knives, beautiful ash wood, solid wood block, okay? It fits perfectly on with any decor in your kitchen. It's got a brushed stainless steel cap, and inside, underneath that cap, every time you take this knife out and to use it, and then put it away when you're done, it has built-in sharpeners inside each and every one of these openings, so you never have to worry about having a dull knife again. I mean, let's face it, Tina, all new knives are sharp when you first get them. And this one's no exception. It's like a razor blade on a handle. All you do is move it and it cuts it. And you know, the problem with kitchen knives is after you cut through the food, you'll hear it hit the countertop, cutting board, plates, dishes. These are the things that dull our knives over time.
Not the food, actually.
The food doesn't dull your knives, unless you're cutting like dirty potatoes, you know, with the dirt on it. But, I mean, all you do is move it, it cuts it. And of course, like I said, this is a brand new knife. It's gonna be sharp. It cuts right through the seeds and everything, not a seed out of place. But every once in a while, when you're carving a ham, lamb, roast beef, maybe it's a vegetable that has a pit inside, okay? I mean, things like this can dull your knives at home. And we all have a drawer full of dull knives. But what's great about this set is that every time that you use our knife, and this is our 8-inch chef's knife, the most popular knife in the world, a chef's knife for a reason, because it's a chef's favorite, okay? You're getting this in the set. But when you put that back into the knife block, it sharpens. I'm gonna get my microphone close here so you guys can kind of hear this. When you put it away or take it out, you can hear it sharpening. It's got built-in sharpening stones. So whether you're using your Santoku knife, your chef's knife, it doesn't matter which one, you're always gonna have a knife that's razor sharp. And when I say razor sharp, like I said, all new knives are sharp, and Henckels makes some of the best quality kitchen cutlery, razor sharp from the factory, but when you put it back in, it sharpens it to 95% of its original factory sharpness. And
you know what ends up happening when you've been around since 1895 and you kind of know a little bit about what you've been doing? Is you can do a lifetime warranty on a knife set. Because you're not a company that just started yesterday. You're not a company that's like a flash in the pan or whatever the saying is, right? You get a lifetime warranty on these. I want to start thinking, first off, do you have a Father's Day gift picked out? This is a great Father's Day gift.
For by the
housewarming, wedding gift. Somebody that's moving to their first apartment. I said we have a lot of grads maybe that are like going off to their first place. A good knife set is something they will have for such a long time, right? And you can ask any chef in the world, when it comes to kitchen cutlery, Henckels is the gold standard. Now I have to correct you on something. You said 1895.
Our original factory, I know it was wrong on the cards.
Yeah?
We looked it up last night at midnight. Well, because I already knew, but.
What was it?
1731. We still manufacture knives almost 300 years in the same factory in Germany.
No way.
Yes, we've been there for over nearly 300 years, since 1731. We are the oldest cutlery brand in the world, if not the oldest brand in the world.
Right, right.
But it takes quality to last that long. And when you're using our knives, here again, what's so special about this set, and I absolutely love this, I'm just gonna push these to the side, because maybe it's that Christmas ham or a turkey. You're taking that knife out, you want to carve that turkey or ham. Look at this. You can go as thick or as thin as you like, but what I love about it, you hit that bone, that dulls most knives.
Right.
So that's why Henckels has come up with this knife block, because most people have sharpeners like, well, here, I just dropped it on the floor. You all have one of these at home? You know, some knife blocks come with this.
I don't even understand how to do this.
You always see chefs on TV sharpening their knives or putting the edge, right? Nobody knows the right angle. The average homeowner sharpening a knife can only get a knife back to about 70% of its original factory sharpness.
What ends up happening, John, right, is we have all these knives, and then we stop using them because they're getting dull, and then we're down to one knife, even though we own 10. But really quick, before John starts, chopping some more things, I want to come over here, because maybe you're like, Tina, I already own, right, a nice Henckels set. I own it, but I do want to add to it. I do have 2 options that you can also pick up today. So the first one is a 4-piece pairing knife set, or maybe you want to add it to your Today Special as well. This comes with the 2-inch peeling, 3-inch vegetable, 3.5 pairing, and the 5, which is a serrated as well. It's in these beautiful multicolored handles that are on here. This one is $22.95. So like that 2-inch peeling, that'll be great for like potatoes, 3 for the 3-inch for vegetables, for fruit and vegetables, 3.5 maybe slicing or also peeling, rough skin if you're wanting to do that serrated. This is available as well, 848-000, or we also have the 2-piece carving knife set, which has the carving fork and the 8-inch carving knife. That's $49.95 as well. So if you want to add these on, or if you already maybe have a Henckels set and you want something to add on, those are available. I just want to add those in before you check out of your cart. But remember, lifetime warranty. Oldest cutlery, now even older than I thought it was. Oldest cutlery set that's been out there in the world. This is the lowest price in the market. And I put in Henckels knives. Did you do that? Did you go Google it to go see? Oh,
listen, just price a Henckels chef's knife alone. It's more than this entire set. When you get it in those stores, the stores you go into and everything's behind the glass. They have to ask somebody to open it up so you can see it.
That's these.
Yes, this set is an amazing value. High quality stainless steel blades. Listen, if you happen to hit some bone when you're using our knives, that dulls most every knife. But what's great about this set is you have that knife block that sharpens every time you put it away. So every time you use our knives, whether you're disjointing chicken, maybe you're making some chicken wings on the grill and you want to separate those wings, or maybe it's that rack of ribs that you want to separate, cut it in half, or maybe it's whatever. This has the power, it has that sharpness, it has that balance in your hand. And by the way, these are all full tang knives, which means that's important, because if you've ever used a knife that had a handle that came loose, that'll never happen. It's all made from one piece of stainless steel, from the tip of the knife all the way through the handle. Triple riveted handles, the most popular style of knife handle in the world. And the sharpness is second to none. The quality, the craftsmanship, we're talking nearly 300 years of know-how when it comes to kitchen cutlery. And whether you're using our Santoku knife, our chef's knife, I want you to see this, because in the knife block, they're all labeled, okay? This one's, the slot's labeled Santoku. This one's labeled chef's knife, okay? And the reason that we do that is each one of our openers, or our sharpening stones, are set to that particular knife. Our chef's knife is sharpened, or is sharpened at a 15-degree angle. So that knife sharpener inside the block is set to 15 degrees. Our Santoku knife is sharpened at an 11-degree angle. And that's why we can say they will stay within 95% of its original factory sharpness.
I mean,
a professional knife sharpener can only get a knife to about 80% of its original factory sharpness.
This was like a, why didn't we do this earlier kind
right.
of a situation,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
What you're literally looking at right now could be the last set of knives that somebody owns,
yes.
that you gift, that, you know, it'll be 10 years from now and they'll be like, love the knife.
Lifetime warranty.
Right.
That means today, whether you're butterflying pork chops or chicken breasts, today, tomorrow, could be next week, next month, next year, it's always gonna stay razor sharp because you have that knife block
yep.
to store your knives in.
So you'll use them.
Yes, and when you see them every day, you're gonna use them all the time. And I always say this, there's two really investments, yep. I call it, that you wanna make for your kitchen. And it's cookware and cutlery. Right? With those two things, you can do just about everything in the kitchen. And you don't have to, listen, when you have quality, you feel it, you feel better cooking. It feels good to be in the kitchen doing your prep, doing your work. Listen, just cutting a tomato.
Well, and when you get this home and you get to take all those knives that have been like in a knife graveyard, right? In a drawer, they've been rolling around in there. You see them all the time. You're not using them, right? Get rid of them. Let's clean everything out. Let's get a new set, something that's backed with that lifetime warranty with a name that's been around for 300 years, now that John's given us down the timeline. They know what they're doing. It's self-sharpening, which means you won't get down to just one sharpened knife that you're kind of using at the very end. Every single time you take it out of the block, it's like it came out of the box. Like that, when you're like, I remember when I first got this knife, it was so perfect and I can never get it back there. Every time you put it in the block, if this is your gift to a wedding couple, this is your gift to a housewarming, years and years and years, they will love this and they will always talk about it. They will always, right? It'll be like 4 Christmases from now, they'll be like, remember when you gave me those knives?
Right.
They're so good.
You know, and that's the thing. This is a set of knives that will be passed down. And with that knife block, again, you don't have to worry about cutting, you know, touching the cutting board. Maybe it's a glass cutting board, which will ruin most knives. Or maybe it's that, maybe, you know, you ever see those countertop cutting boards?
Yes.
Like, they're stone.
Yeah.
You're cutting down onto a piece of stone. Of course that's gonna dull your knife. So you never have to worry about that with our Henckels knife set, because every time you use our knife and take it out of the knife block and then put it back in the knife block, it sharpens itself back to 95% of its original factory sharpness. And I mean, when I say 95%, that's razor sharp.
Yep.
And again, your fish, if you want to fillet fish, or maybe you want to slice off some sashimi, or maybe it's some smoked salmon for lox over a bagel. I mean, now you can do this kind of work because you have that precision, you have that sharpness, and when you use the knife, now these are dishwasher safe, and I should mention this, I never recommend putting a knife in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
Because they bang around on other utensils and everything else. Just keep it in the knife block, wipe it off, rinse it off, wipe it off, put it back in the knife block. And then when you take it back out, you can hear it, listen. You can actually hear it sharpen as it goes in and out of that knife block. So you'll never have a dull kitchen knife again. And
we have an entire department here at HSN, John, that they go out and scour the market.
Right.
When we're gonna do a Today Special to make sure we are the lowest price. Like, it's an entire team of people that do this here at HSN. So I get to say, this is the lowest price out in the market. So do your own, you know, research. I always say, do your own research, go out into the Google world, go, you know, see what's out there. First off, you'll start researching the name and you'll be like, oh my goodness, this is the one that all of the professionals use. This is the oldest. That lifetime warranty, the fact that it's sharp every single time. So I would suggest maybe put this on a flex pay. Get this for $26 and some change. We'll ship it to you for free. And then start chopping. Yeah. You know? Start using them. John, talk about the different knives that are in there and what you would use each one for. Okay, in fact, I think we've got a shot of it right here. One at the top is our 8-inch chef's knife, okay? That's one of the most popular knives in the world. We also have our 7-inch Santoku knife, our 6-inch, I call it the slicer, but it's labeled utility knife because it's really utilitarian. We also have our serrated utility knife. Now that one does not have a sharpener in the block because you won't need to sharpen it, it's serrated. And then our paring knife, that little 4-inch paring knife, absolutely, it's like a razor blade on a handle. Yeah. And you're getting also our kitchen shears, which I'll show you here in a second. But take a look at this because
I've got a brisket right off the grill, and I'm telling you, you're gonna love these out by the grill as well. We've got Father's Day coming up. What a great gift for Dad for Father's Day. Keep it out by the grill. Maybe you're the one that does the carving. Maybe, and by the way, did you see that? I had that fork sticking all the way through there and accidentally hit it with the knife. That would dull any other knife, but because of this set, because I don't have to worry about knives going dull, all I do is wipe that blade off.
And there's the item number for the fork, by the way, that you were just using. So if you want to add that set in, that's the item number if you would love to get that as well. So 843459, it's a 2-piece carving set there that comes with a knife and the fork that you were just using right now. And then the shears, I use them for so many things.
These shears, if you don't have kitchen shears right now, wait until you start using these, because they are the most handy thing to have in the kitchen. Not only for maybe cutting boxes or wrapping gifts or using it as you know, for crafting. These are awesome for your herbs. They're great for those really tough jobs. I know people that take these out into the garden and do their pruning and trimming. I got to show you this on the inside here. Everybody asks why that little notch is in the blade. That's for trimming, like if you get a dozen roses and you want to trim them for the vase or a vase, what you'll do is take the stem of that rose, place it there, or if you're out in the garden, it holds it so it clips it. So that's what that's for. You're also going to love this for those really tough jobs. Like here, I've got this chicken. Let me move my little herbs to the side here and my parsley. Look at this. I can take these, talk about quality stainless steel, high quality, high carbon stainless steel cutting blades. I'm cutting right through the bones of a chicken and cutting this in half. You can quarter a chicken, you could half a chicken, place it back out on the plate, and look at, I mean, what a great way to display your dinner. It's a great set to have, and there's a spot for it in the block. All you do is rinse it, wipe it off, you put it back on the knife block, and you always have them there. You always know where the scissors are that way.
I love this. So if you're new to shopping at HSN, we do something called a Today Special. So it's a limited time opportunity. We take it down to the lowest price we can possibly do, and we only bring in a certain amount. We do one a day. This is today's Today Special. So first off, lowest price in the market. Everybody can do flex pay. You can get this home, no added interest. It's $26 and I think, what is it, 65 cents. We ship it to you for free. It comes with a lifetime warranty. Every knife is self-sharpened in the block, and it comes with the beautiful box. So it's 7 pieces all together. So this is an investment into your kitchen forever. I mean, this is an investment. So whether it's for yourself, whether it's for a gift, whatever it happens to be, are these the steaks?
These are the steaks.
Okay. So before
these steaks.
These are the ones we've been talking about all morning. So as we cut through these, I do want to let you know, if you're like, if I have knives, I want some steaks to cut up. These are also a weekly deal drop. I want to let you know, if you go to hsn.com, these are available right now. These are ribeyes, and it's a weekly deal drop, which means it's only good for the week, and it's Kansas City steaks. It's 4 10-ounce boneless ribeyes that you see there. We're going to ship them to you for free, and I think I have 300 of those available. So if your mouth is watering as John's cutting them, you can own the steak as well.
Take a look at this. I mean, it's like it's not even touching the food. It just glides right through there. By the way, those steaks are perfectly done. Look at that. I mean, these are beautiful ribeye steaks. In fact, I'm gonna, maybe after our airing here, I'm gonna have some eggs and we'll do steak and eggs.
I gotta go do another presentation. I can't just be eating a steak in the middle of my presentation, so save me some.
You got it.
I love that. I love, John, that we're doing something like this because, you know, let's say $80. If you're gonna buy an $80 gift for somebody, you're gonna be asking, will they use it? Will they love it? Is it the right size? Is it the right color? Does it go with their decor? This is something everybody will use, they will love, it will last. Gifting is hard sometimes, right? Because you don't know. What team do they like? Do they like earrings? Do they like this or that? It doesn't matter, man, a woman, an age.
And you know what? It's all about that symbol, that Henckels symbol that you see on every one of our knife blades. That symbol represents quality. Again, remember, we're not new to the cutlery industry. If you look up the origins of the chef's knife, Google it, okay? It'll take you right to the J.A. Henckels Knife Company in Germany, developed and designed in 1731.
Wow.
Okay? We invented the chef's knife.
We invented this stuff.
And you know, now it's the most popular knife in the world, and we're still using the same, listen, the same steel, the same quality craftsmanship.
Do you know what I noticed?
Design.
You're not smushing the bread.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Most people have knives that are as dull as the back of this knife.
And
if you're cutting bread now and it looks like this, you know, where you're smushing it.
It's because it's not sharp enough.
You need a good sharp knife. And this isn't even serrated, okay? This is our chef's knife. You'll notice as I'm slicing this, it's like the weight of the knife does the slicing for you. Yeah, it's an amazing set of knives. And the best part is that you never have to sharpen your kitchen cutlery again. You'll always have that razor sharp knife because every time you put it away, it sharpens itself. In my home, that task was left to my husband. I would say these 3 knives need to be sharpened, and I would give it to him. I don't even know really what he did. He did something, it came back sharpened, right? The gift is, to him, you never have to sharpen my knives again. You're welcome, husband. And to be honest, I don't know what he was doing. I don't know how sharp they were getting at that point, you know what I mean? But he did something. I mean, maybe nothing. Maybe he was just handing them back to me. I don't know. But maybe that's the Father's Day gift. Hey, Dad, you never have to sharpen another knife. That's a way to do it as well. Every time you put that knife in the block, so in its home, which you would do anyways, right? It's sharpening itself in there. I mean, why were we not doing this, right, before? Huge, this is the perfect season for watermelon, John. Listen, just for carving watermelons, for doing all of that outdoors. Listen, we're gonna be outdoors by the grill a lot this summer. A lot of people are cooking at home these days instead of going out. And I'll tell you, at this value that you're getting with this set, I mean, I dare you, go look for a Henckels chef's knife in the stores. I guarantee they're going to be more expensive than this entire set. And that beautiful ashwood block with that stainless steel brushed cap, it looks beautiful in any kitchen decor. Now, I'm going to show you a couple more things because I haven't even gotten to the paring knife yet. I mean, that paring knife is beautiful. It's a perfect size, that 4-inch size. So if you want to use it for slicing your mushrooms for a steak dinner, like maybe those Kansas City steaks, all right, we're gonna fry those up. You want some mushrooms with your steak. All you do is move it. I mean, if your paring knife isn't slicing mushrooms that easily, or how about this? I'll take a grape just to show you. All you do is move it. This is my life. And it cuts I have a 3-year-old. All I do is cut fruit nonstop all day. Nobody told me that 3-year-olds. This is gonna be your new favorite knife. I mean, look at that. You can slice paper-thin slices. When I say paper, that's more like a contact lens. It does look like my contact lens. If I put that over the insignia, you can read that right through that grape slice. I mean, that is a sharp knife. And you never have to worry about it getting dull because even after you're using it, cutting with it, doing your garnishing, decorating, maybe you're snipping beans, or maybe you're garnishing a salad, or maybe you want to just make a quick garnish for a dessert tray. Now you can do it with that paring knife, or maybe you're doing some prep work and you just need a good, sharp, quick knife to slice your lemons, limes. And I want you to notice too, again, remember, this cuts right through the seeds. I mean, not a seed out of place. It cuts through the seeds and everything. That's how sharp this is. Like I said, it's like a razor blade on a handle. So every single time that you pick up this knife, tomato test. Look at that. All you do is move it. It's going to cut it. I mean, razor sharp knives. Here, you want to see that again? You might have missed that. Because the tomato is the one that I always squish with my, not sharp knife. So now you can slice or wedge your tomatoes. You can do all that delicate work with our little paring knife. And again, price just one of our paring knives. You'll see the value is unbelievable in this set, and you never have to sharpen another kitchen knife again. When you get to kind of the more expensive, really nice knives, they start selling them kind of like a la carte because they know they're expensive, right? You can buy a knife, right? You're like, I'm gonna invest in this one knife. Think about this, you're getting 7
pieces
Yep.
of the oldest cutlery brand in the world, in the lowest price in the market, with a lifetime warranty,
Right.
self-sharpening every time you put it back in its home, and you're getting the shears, and we're gonna ship it to you for free. Literally, I don't think there was anything else we could have done with this.
I know.
This is all the things we
It's
do.
just a great set. It's a fantastic set.
I'm telling you, are you back at 10 a.m.?
I am.
Who are you with?
I think, is it
you with
Alice?
Alice?
Yeah. I haven't seen her in a while either. It's gonna be
John's
good to
hanging
see her.
out all day. Thank
good to
you,
see
sir,
you,
so
too.
much. I'm gonna grab a cup over
Yep.
here. I don't know if you saw these. Oh, let me grab this one because I like this one over here. Another weekly deal drop that we have. It's from Corksicle, and